Hi everyone, welcome back to Through Alchemy. So today's reading is a really special one. We're going to be finding out messages from your angels. So we have two piles for today's readings from the left to right. The first pile is yellow agate. And the second pile is clear quartz. Pause if you need a little longer. Pick the one which calls your name the most. And I'm going to begin with pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose the yellow agate, this is going to be your reading. So you chose the card of gathering around, the power of community. This is a card, we have shrooms over here, and butterflies and fairies. This is number 8. Reduces down to 8. You might be in this phase in your life or you're not quite sure where you're going. And this is literally the card which talks about your angels being around you. I don't think you're able to completely grasp the level of protection that you have around you during this phase of um, metamorphosis. I know that you're scared, but I think that your angels really want to let you know that we are here. And there's so much support for you in the spiritual realm that is protecting you from a lot of unseen forces. I feel like you're building something for yourself, and your angels are protecting what you're building. I also feel like this is something that you're manifesting and it's hidden in plain sight. Like you're working towards it and people around you know, but it's like your angels are helping you hide this so that there's no negativity that directly hinders the growth of it or the I'm hearing the blessing. I'm getting something very significant will happen for you in 2025. So it's not about like, oh my god, it'll take another year, or whenever you watch this, maybe you actually stumble upon this in 2025. And if you do, I'm getting that something very significant will happen in November for you. Nevertheless, if you're watching this right now, or whenever you find it, April is also very significant. I'm hearing summer solstice. There's something like I heard equinox. There's something that will, I feel like something will reach its maturation period. Like either it was the process that you had to go through for this dream life of yours to come true, come alive, is what I'm hearing. What do your angels want you to know? That you're beautiful no matter what has happened to you, no matter how many people try to tear you down, no matter what people say about you, no matter what people build up as an image in their head. You are not responsible for what other people think about you. Everybody in your life has seen a different version of you, experienced a different version of you. You are beautiful and you are everything that you believe about yourself. So if somebody has told you or looks like people will mock you for what you want in your life, you feel like you're dreaming too big. You feel like this will not happen for you. You feel like people are projecting their insecurities, or you just feel like it might not happen. See, influence. Your angels want you to know that, again, support. That they're supporting you through whatever has been placed in your heart. You know that this dream was placed truly in your heart. There's something that you really want for yourself. And I see that this could be related to, romantic prospectus or just wanting a family. But there's something that you see yourself having. I feel like this is very self-oriented. It doesn't have to be the case if it's something else, but for majority of you, it's something that you truly want for yourself, that I think it's meant to really come alive in. I keep hearing April and November are really significant months for you. You've been working at it from 2013. Something has been very prominent, like either it's just been the journey, the changes that you have been going through. You've always wanted to fight the course of it. Um, I keep hearing plan of action. It's like you might not be able to see where this path is taking you and how it will lead you to what you want. But this is for you to be assured, be in peace with the fact that this is taking you exactly where you want to go. It's almost like, you see, we are all connected with the divine, right? And there was this dream placed in your heart, this ambition in your heart for something that you really, really want for yourself. And these could be a couple of things. This could be just one big thing that pops up in your head the moment I started talking about this. So they want you to know that this was placed in your heart for a reason, and this has been the sole reason why you've been working towards all the challenges that come in your way. Because see, this pathway about challenges is not because the universe wants to purposely see if you don't deserve it or do you deserve it or not. It's to make you prepared for the blessing, for what you've asked for. Because there are certain fears and insecurities that stop you from completely attaining this. And that is what the universe wants you to eradicate from the root of it. They want you to truly, truly become free so that it doesn't hinder your ability to enjoy it. They don't want you to have it and then feel like you are not enough. Supposedly, they're giving me the example of working out, and they're telling me that you work out, but then you are working towards it. You have dedication and discipline. And they want you to walk through your insecurities for when you actually achieve the physique and the strength that you desire. So it's probably like when you work out, you go through a lot of body dysmorphia, right? You develop that or you have to fight that. And that is where a healthy view towards your body comes in. So there's something about the dream that you want. Spirit wants you to feel like it is enough for you, so that when you actually have it, you're not just like, okay, I achieved this, what next? So that you can actually stop and smell the roses and be like, heck yeah, I achieved that all by myself. But the working out is just an example. It could be, I feel like for most of you, this could be something quite physical. Like working out is also a physical manifestation of what you've envisioned for yourself, right? um but I'm seeing over here that it might be maybe buying a house, buying a car, um, attaining a level of financial independence, and whatnot. So whatever it is in your heart, this is something that spirit wants to grant you. Your angels truly want you to have that, and they're telling you that this process is not for you to feel like, it's that quote which says that God has already prepared that for you, but he's preparing you for this now. So your angels, I think one of the main messages that I'm getting is that they're hiding this from everyone around you. And maybe this blessing is also hidden in plain sight for you. You're not able to see where and when. I think it'll hit you out of nowhere. When this will start falling in place for you, I think you're really going to shed tears of joy. Because you're going to be like, God damn, like there was so many moments I really, really wanted to give up on myself. See, I haven't shuffle the deck, but I see the Ace of Pentacles along with the Page of Wands. You have to reach this level of maturity within you. Pile number one, for you to be able to enjoy that blessing in your life. the Knight of Pentacles. You might be feeling quite impatient as of now, and there's this Emperor energy in your life. That's what I'm picking up. There is an energy within you, the Tower, Scorpio, Aries, Emperor. Either there's this energy within you, or there's this person in your life that you still need to heal from. That has been a quite controlling force in your life. And I think that there are certain things that having this person around, this could be a man or a woman, but I feel like this is majorly a familial influence that you've had. This is majorly giving some sort of trauma or a wound of unworthiness. I think majorly what they want you to know that you might be aware of these internal issues, or you will be aware um, of their impact in your life and your thought pattern, the full extent of it. But I think that what's more important, again and again, they keep reminding me to tell you that you're protected and this blessing is truly hidden in plain sight. I feel like there's this drive within you that you're like, I want this no matter what happens. And this is because you're meant to achieve this. This is not going anywhere. I know that you get impatient. I know that you feel like this is taking too long, but trust me, it's going to be perfect. It's going to be perfect. It's going to be just tailor made for you. It is already yours. The universe is just, taking certain things, placing them in and out of your way so that you're ready for it and it is also ready for you. I just keep hearing that it is already ready for you, whatever it is that you've been desiring for yourself so truly, truly from the bottom of your heart. I see that this is something that is very genuine to who you are and what you want. It will also lead you to finding like-minded people, whatever it is. I think you're gonna find like-minded people on this path. It's like this goal is just not one thing. It's just not, I just can't put it in words. I think that it's truly a destination which offers you a journey of figuring out who you are, and you will lose people, but I feel like you will mostly find out people that are truly meant for you. So I think that you will actually end up finding your soul tribe, and I mean that people that you will make friends for a lifetime. I don't mean that, who knows, actually, I would wish for you to have a great friend circle, have good influence in your life, but they keep telling me that you will find one or two more friends. Either you already have that, we've been wishing for that, somebody to share your life with, whether it's also a lover, people that you will have truly, like, quality over quantity, truly for a lifetime. So this journey is not just about getting to that destination. Thank you, Spirit. I was having a little difficulty in framing those words together, framing a sentence, but I think that there's more clarity in, like, they're bringing more patience in you, becoming more grounded, not real to realize, yes, that you are who you are even without that thing being yours. I don't know how that makes sense, but this is what it says. It may be an additional message. Maybe you're feeling like, if I get that, I will become who I'm meant to be. But they're telling me you are already that. It can seem like, the Holy Spirit is offering you something that is way more tougher than it should be. But in it's kind of like it lies in your obedience to not lean on your own understanding. That's what I'm exactly hearing. Because the universe, your angels know what would genuinely make you happy. And I think that right now there's a level of, again, maturity required for you to understand what this truly means. It's not at all that this is not for you, because I see something that is truly, truly in your heart. That is truly in your heart. And if there's something truly in your heart and it beats for it, it means it's already yours. It's just a matter of time. I'm getting that you can further work upon making a mood board, or you already have that. Make it physical. Hang a couple of pictures of it in your wardrobe. If you don't want to show it to anyone, put it inside your cupboard. Something or somewhere where you're reminded of it every day. Visualize it, and so that you can feel how it feels to have it. It's not necessary where I would just be like, okay, it speeds it up. I don't think that the universe really works upon your own process or your timing with your own timings. But I think that the universe is more like, okay, I think this would be a tactic to trick your mind into being like, hey, you can actually get more enthusiastic about it every time you think about it. So if there's somewhere where you're lacking and you know that you need to improve this, right? So you would just work on it, because you have this feeling in front of you of what it would get me, right? That is precisely how the human mind works, right? I mean, this is how we're made. I understand that we are never really satisfied with what we have, but spirit or your angels genuinely want you to feel like, this is mine and I should be happy with it. They don't want you to feel content with it when you have it. That's what I keep feeling like. You might be someone that, you don't feel enough in yourself, pile number one, and that is not criticism. I understand the feeling, but they want you to bring harmony in your own life, so that it's like when you have it, you're content with it. You're not like, oh, it's small or it's big or it's not enough. I need more of it. I need less of it. You don't have conditions to what you have. It's perfect for you. It's perfect to who you truly are. By the time you reach there, it's completely there for you. We have accomplishment in reverse, resistance. Very interesting. So we have healing and attachment. So I don't know if you have certain unhealthy habits as of now. They're definitely helping you through it. I feel like this phase is bringing you closer to God. I hear inevitable because, like, the amount of pressure that you've been going through, it's not something you've been able to handle by yourself. And you shouldn't have to. Trust me, that's what they're again and again saying. We are here to help you. Lean upon us. Cast your worries on us. You don't have to walk this alone. You don't have to feel like you're alone in this process. You're not by yourself. Whatever you feel like, oh, this is happening to me, or why does it just happen to me, or why doesn't it happen for me? They want you to understand that it's not about me, 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 me. It's like us. We all are dealing. Like your angels, your ancestors, they're with you through this process. And if you just really give it some time, if you give your meditation or your prayer, if you silence your thoughts a little bit more and walk away from the criticism or um, the racing thoughts in your head, I think you would be able to hear what you have already been told by the universe. It's almost like maybe you feel like God or angels are not listening to you, but take a little moment and realize or think, ponder upon the fact that they have already told you what you need to do. At this point, you need to little bit, consider like, where am I lacking? Am I not listening? Or is it about my impatience? Because the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse is just a very clear cut energy of impatience. You're feeling lack because you have not accomplished this, and it's creating resistance because it's making you feel like, hey, why is it not here? It just pushes you back from being that person who has it, right? One of the first things about manifestation is to feel like you already have it. I know it's a difficult thing, but it's only difficult when you have limiting beliefs inside. So this could have been that emperor energy that has impacted you in your childhood, is what I keep hearing. The judgment. Libra energy. The Six of Swords. I feel like fire number one. This is something that you have worked hard enough for. If you feel like you're paying some dues for it, karmic debts, I don't believe you are, or whatever it is. You have gained enough maturity, is also what I'm hearing. It's just an itty bitty, last bit of it. Six of Swords is about moving out, moving abroad, higher educational studies. It could also be about a vehicle, excuse me. This is something very physical, this is something very tangible. This could be about traveling, having enough money, sponsorships. This is for you, this is within your grasp. This is very close. It's closer than you can imagine. I just keep hearing it will be like what you have been dreaming of. It will be exactly like what you've been dreaming of because you've been working so hard at it. The judgment, look at the angel. And the angel is holding like a baby or something in the hands. That's what I'm assuming. Or maybe it's just the drape, but I'm getting the image of it being a baby in the angel's hands or the arms. It's like the universe wants to give this to you. It's just about to come in the physical reality. It's very close to you. Do not give up. Okay? Retreat. Do not give up. I'm telling you, do not give up. The angels want you to know, do not give up because you are growing closer to it. You are becoming. I told you productivity, evolution. These all cards just tell me you are breaking through it. Whatever. Wow, we have dreams. Meander. I'm so happy for you. Blocked. You see what this means, right? You've been working on your evolution, your ascension journey, and you might question, like, hey, how will this get me what I really want? Spirit wants you to know that you are opening blocked doors because you're opening your mind, you're healing trauma wounds. Whatever you felt like this was not possible for you, it's happening in its own. These detours are helping you untangle it. Whatever stops you from being that person who has this dream life in their hand. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out one last advice card for you before we conclude this reading. Celebrate life. Make your life a celebration. You might be too lost in the process of it. Wow, we have imagination. Draw from the well of your own capabilities. You are limiting yourself when it comes to this. If there's something that you truly, truly want, right? Don't minimize your heart on it. Don't minimize it. You want it, and if it's bigger than what you think you can currently have, dream on. It will be yours. If your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough, okay? So, pile number one, these were the messages from your angels. I really do hope that they were encouraging. I thoroughly enjoyed bringing this for you. If you did find any messages helpful, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below, and I'm going to see you guys in another one. Bye-bye. Either it was something that was in your relationship that you no longer want to participate in, or it is just in the relationship that you share with yourself. But I see certain drastic changes coming through because I think that you had a phase of gestation period, like when you're, or maybe I would use the word of hibernation, like you were hidden or you were in your cave for a while. You had to really go through. I'm seeing the image of somebody decluttering their wardrobe, Maybe you actually did that. And but it's like energies. I feel a very witchy vibe from you. It's like you really do know the um components of essentials of manifestation, physical manifestation. And there's something that you're really working with right now. Either you're working with a goddess or you're working with a deity. um you're doing something. I feel like you're working with something, or either it's just your higher self or God, but you're working with something. And I think that your angels want to let you know that it's time to come out with whatever ideas you have accumulated, or if there's one great idea, they're saying this is the chance, this is the sign to implement that. And you know what it is. It's the first thing that pops up in your head, and you have been facing difficulty in taking action towards it because you have doubted yourself. But they're saying that this is your time. This is your time to shine. This is your time to show the world what you're made of, what the new you brings to the world. I think you've been like very, you've been acting coy to your own potential. Like you know it's there, but you still keep resisting. There's something that you need to have this beginner's mind too. Every master was a beginner. And if you're scared of putting yourself out there and looking like a fool, I don't think that will really get you in the place of being a master, right? So there's something that your angels really want you to focus upon. There's an idea that I keep getting that is there. Maybe it's to put yourself out there, offer what you have learned through these years of struggles, is what I'm hearing. Or even if not, just I'm hearing like an advocate for the underdog. It's something that is quite social, it's very purposeful. If you've been contemplating if you would like to make a channel for your own tarot readings, or you would like to, I'm also getting somebody over here has been pondering upon getting a tarot reading done themselves about this situation. We are still as reverse, because you tend to sit too much in your head and you need someone to tell you like, okay, it's time to move, it's time to do something about this. We have concealed because the potential of the situation is hidden. I'm also getting this energy in reverse, but it's I keep hearing that you act coy to it. Your angels want you to know that stop being oblivious to your own potential. You have this fear of being seen. This comes from your fear of abandonment. You're scared to show people what you're truly made of and what you're capable of, because you think that it might upset people around you, or you wouldn't be perceived the same way. You're going to be rejected for your own liberal thoughts, is what I'm hearing. You think different than a lot of people, and that can be like them getting like those would be the stepping stones for other people's journey as well. It doesn't have to be always very philosophical. It can just be a way or shape or form you share your own mystery and darkness. That's what I really feel. So either it could be poetry, it could be art, it could be podcasts, it could be n number of things, but there's something that you have learned in the dark. It could be referring to this one phase of your life that was very difficult for you. It could be referring to your whole life story, but there's something that you were created to do that you're scared of because it is actually the most wanted by you. You're scared that it would fail because you're like, if this doesn't work out, I don't know what will I be. That's also what I'm hearing. And I think that one of the keywords, or just like a symbolicism that this reading was truly for you, is that Maybe your pattern in romantic people is changing. That's just a very unrelated message that I'm getting. But it's like you guys are so much in disbelief. Your angels want you to know that they're finding ways to just tell you that this is for you, so that you actually start walking towards it. And let this reading be another sign that this is for you. How many times do you need to know that this is for you? Free will, get out of your cocoon. I know this can feel like such a um difficult thing to hear, that I have been the one who's been holding myself back. Does that make sense? I am the one who's been holding myself back. Because it hurts to realize, and you're like, but I am trying my best, right? I've been in your shoes. And your golden cage is not keeping you happy anymore. It might look quite comforting, it might look like it's air conditioned or, heated or whatever it is, it's comfortable. But it's kind of like at the cost of your own misery or discontentment, I would say. So, pile number two, your angels really want you to think about this a little bit more rationally. Think about it in terms of your spiritual growth. Because what is more valuable to you? The opinion of other people, looking like a fool in the beginning, persevering through it and achieving what you want, or just sitting there, having regrets, not really going after what you want. I'm not sure if you have a little bit of entitlement towards what you want. You want it to kind of fall into your lap. People that you see have it. I know that you can really, really call it as luck or God's will, but there's something that is also calling you and wants to pour luck into it. Those people that are in the place that you want to be have also worked hard. And if they are inspiring other people, you best believe they've also been through things that makes them that relatable to people or even you. Everything is hard earned. You will not see what those people have been through to get there. You will not get to see what I have been through to offer you this wisdom that I do on my channel. You will not see that. People will not see what you've been through to become this person. It takes a lot to be you, right? So, your angels want you to have more compassion toward yourself. Don't be so ridden of your comfort zone. It probably takes a lot to really, really, I know it actually takes a lot to deal with your own beliefs. You have this mental image that you need to break, and it hurts you because that means you have to work hard then. That means you have to leave the entitlement, maybe being under the cover of your parents, maybe being under, maybe being favored by somebody else who's helping you. There's somewhere where you're a little bit comfortable. And I feel like they're telling me they're not quite taking it away because they want you to rip yourself out of it. I think recently you've been through a lot and they don't want to completely just push you out there, but they want you to make this move by yourself. They want you to be your own inspiration. You know how in certain phases of your life the universe knows that you're not going to move, but I think this is a good indication to tell you that they think that you will move by yourself. They don't want to be harsh with you. Your angels don't want you to be they don't want to push you into inspiration to do this or pursue this by coercion or force. They don't want to make that move, is what I'm hearing. They want you to do this by yourself. It is free will over here. This is something they want you to take up for yourself. This is not something that, to be very honest, will be handed over to you. Again, I don't want you to focus upon the fact that this will not be handed to you. This is there for you to go and claim it. I want you to see it in that manner. It's there for you. I mean, at least you will have to get up and go from point A to B. Two of Wands reversed. You're not able to look at the bigger picture. You've already made your mind. Seven of Swords. If you read tarot, you know that this is a card of self sabotage, some sort of sabotage, some sort of trickery, and your mind is playing a number on you that you are not worthy enough. They give me the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone who stays in their comfort zone. I don't know if you've been trying to manifest more money. This will come in when you stop feeling unworthy. And financial trauma is something that is not spoken of quite a lot. Maybe about, see, I feel like Page of Pentacles right now, you're earning, which is not satisfactory. The devil. I want me to take this in reverse. Capricorn. Capricorn is so related with your career, ambition, methodological steps in life. Pile number 2, you have to make this decision for yourself. That is not what do we call, it's not time sensitive, but it is about being an opportunist, because there is a window opening up. It is already open. I'm hearing a portal has opened up for you because you're triggered by these things. It could be about your comfort zone, where you know you don't want to be, but it seems difficult to come out of. It's really related to the way you think and feel about yourself. Because with the Seven of Swords energy, this is about somewhere where you put yourself in a defeat mindset. And I know that you're not purposely trying to do that. I completely understand that. But there's you have to fight those thoughts. You have to fight those dark thoughts. That is where your fight lies. I think that there is maybe this analysis paralysis that puts you into this. They're telling me that it paralyzes you. This fear paralyzes you, and fear is strong. I get it. Fear is strong. You turn on the TV, there's fear. You talk to somebody about getting in a relationship, they'll point out 10 red flags why you should not be with them. Fear is real. I can give you a number of examples where people just move out of fear. I can give that in my own life. But there is something that, Spirit is telling me about your thought pattern, which is something that you will have to get out of to make this happen for yourself. I know it's not just as easy like, oh, I want to go and get it for myself and I'm purposely trying to sabotage this for myself. See, we have the card of support. Your angels are supporting you through this, but they don't want to push you into this. This is something that you will do for yourself, anguish. There's something that you carry from your childhood, right? Your past. It's a thought pattern that's very strong, and right now it's trying to release itself. The triggers that you're facing with whatever situation it is in your life, with the pentacle energy, I can imagine it's financial. You don't like leaning upon other people, is also what I'm hearing. Definitely ask them for help, ask them for guidance. Do inner child meditations that will help you release this thought pattern. I'm hearing that it's quite generational. It's not just, why is this taking you so long? I'm hearing somebody asking me, why is this taking me so much? I've been doing this work. Why is it taking so much? Because it's quite generational. It's not quite so as the bank balance, but it's about the lack mentality. I kind of feel like the darker forces try to fight with you even more on this because you're trying to break free from it. I just split the deck. Limitation is power. Lean into your limitations. So, you know how they say that the light is where the wound is? You have to go deep in that wound. That's what they want to let you know. I just feel like you're going through a lot and you're accepting this message. You're mature enough to understand this, but there's this sadness within you where it's like, oh my god, like when would this end for me, right? They see it, they see your tears, they see this pain in your eyes and how you walk around life feeling, tired. I see this, they see this. Your angels want you to know that they're around you, god damn it, they're around you all the time and they're seeing all of this and they really do care about you. They want to uplift all of this off your shoulders. They want to take it off your shoulders. But they can't really give you something that you haven't asked for. Does that make sense? Because everything in this life is something that we have to work for, even if it means to be content in ourselves. It makes sense, right? It's nothing tangible, but just to be happy or feel happiness or peace of mind. It means you have to remove those things that take your peace of mind. And it could be just a thought pattern more related with money or your abundance or your dream life or what you want to do or the way you perceive yourself or taking a step towards that dream or that inspiration or that plan, whether it's even writing. There's something very creative over here. Or it could be a business plan. It's very entrepreneurial. This is not something where you're working under someone, and that's why it's requiring a lot of guts, a lot of energy, a lot of momentum from you, because it's solely like I'm betting on myself. And I think that the first thing that stops you is, but it's too much work. How will I manage? Will it even happen for me? I'm just a person. I don't feel worthy of it, but you know what? I feel like you defeat yourself with your own thoughts. They are so powerful on you. This part of your journey is truly teaching you how to not let your past define your future. And it goes beyond just you welcoming poor thoughts. It is something where you have been like that and it's taking you a lot to eradicate it, right? The hangman in reverse. You already know all of this. Piscean energy with the magician. For you to manifest this, you have to remove these barriers. Gemini, Virgo, Death, Scorpio, the Ten of Pentacles. This is something about money. I'm telling you, it wants to come into your life fast pace. Like so much so that you can't even handle it because of the work that you've done in your life. I'm hearing generational pattern breaker. You have very strong ancestors. They just want you to know that persevere through this, okay? Persevere through this. And know it's very tough on you, but persevere through this. There are things that you know lie in your subconscious that stop the universe from bringing in this amount of happiness and abundance in whatsoever area of your life it is. Whether it was just relating to a partner as well, it could be everything that you've wanted. It's just a matter of time. I'm hearing 26 years old is very significant. Deal with the unexpected. Treat the unforeseen as a divine offering. Detours are your best friend. Trust your gut feeling. Let your heart lead you to who you are. Find yourself. Find yourself, pile number 2. The more you liberate yourself from the shackles of the past and your ancestors, wounds, life will get better for you. It can seem unfair that you're doing the work for everyone who couldn't do that before you, but then you also reap the rewards of what everybody else didn't get. Okay? So pile number 2, this was your reading. I'm going to leave it here. I really do hope that you found a message that was helpful. If you did, please do hit the like button. Subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below, and I'm going to see you guys in another one. Bye-bye.